There you are. Okay. So to start out, I'm going to share my screen real quick. Um, 1 second. I haven't been on here for a while. I don't really remember how to share my screen. Share screen. There we go. Okay. So I think it's showing. Is it showing my screen? Well, I can't tell if you can see my screen or not.
Yeah, all I can see is like a white screen. Wait.
Okay, it might take some time. I'm on the WMU Wi-Fi again. Never works very well.
And now I can see it.
All right, so I got 225, which is what we needed down there for the EBT.
Wait, what I see is like your home. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yep, and then so I didn't really know what was going on with the fermenters. So we could do my plan here without even purchasing a fermenter. Um, because I didn't know we were purchasing a fermenter. I thought it was just giving me the opportunity to like, how we're missing some weeks because there's not like these are months, but there's like differing amount of days in a month. So I just did it over here. These numbers are just like the amount of numbers we can actually do, like without purchasing another fermenter. So any of these numbers in the blue there, you could change those all to five, and we could have five fermenters the whole time if you really wanted to, but we wouldn't really need them probably in the winter. But we could have five fermenters all summer long instead. And I varied the price less just to make it easier um
Mm-hmm.
than last time. But that's pretty much
Yeah, because
it.
in difference from your spreadsheet, I have 5 fermenters. I just have like for 3 months, I have 4 fermenters. Then all the other months, I have 5 fermenters.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good to me, except for the fact I don't think that we need five in December or November, probably. Because otherwise we might like I don't know what your ending inventory looks like, but I try to keep the ending inventory kind of low because that costs money. Um,
Mm.
so I mean, if you don't have a bunch of ending inventory, but even without it, I've got like 13,000 Edgar Ales at the end that we don't need. But I couldn't get it any less than that because I had a fifth fermenter in December. But I don't know. I just couldn't I couldn't get it any less than that.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. For the EBT, you got how much?
225, 432. So I got the goal, but not too much over the goal. But I could get more by changing the number of fermenters here, um, for sure. Uh, but realistically, I guess I don't really know because these spreadsheets they don't really seem to have anything to do with what happens in the simulation, really.
I mean, is that it does, but low key. Because if you do it the exact way, it would not go as planned, you know.
Yeah, that
But
yeah,
like it's
exactly.
good. it's good like for you to have an idea of what you're gonna be doing, but it's not like you can follow it right to the step because you don't know what's gonna happen when it's.
Yeah, like the first time I followed my plan exactly,
Yeah, I
and it
remember.
said I was going to get 172,000 or something, but we only got 100,000. So like I don't know, like that's I think why we got a D this last time. So like I think we need to get like way more than it says. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
so we're definitely, and also for the plan, we weren't supposed to be missing any sales. But during the actual simulation tomorrow, I suggest that we raise the price up higher on Edgar Ale and make less of it and just make more of the Alley Cat or whatever sells the most in the summer. You know what I mean? Because
yeah,
last time we were making a ton of Edgar Ale because the spreadsheet said not to make sure not to lose any sales of Edgar Ale. So that's what I did. I'm kind of
exactly.
off. I That's kind of how I operate. Is more like I take things that are said kind of at face value, if you know what I mean. So it's like if it says don't miss any sales on Ed Grail, that's what my entire objective was to do, was to not miss any sales on Edgar Ale. But now that I know that we can miss sales on Edgar Ale and that was just there for no reason, um,
We can focus more in the ones for the
we
summer.
yeah, we can focus more on the other ones for the summer and just focus on making more money. Whereas I was just focused on not missing sales on Edgar Ale. So I don't know if we can look in our log from last time, like on how many missed sales we have, but I think we like didn't have enough missed sales. I think we needed more missed sales.
Yeah, we need them. Hmm.
And like I'm pretty sure that's kind of what I thought was ridiculous about it, is I think like that's the whole reason we got a D was because we followed the instructions.
Yeah,
Um,
and like
whereas
not to miss up some sales.
yeah, so it's like realistically we should have gotten an A, because it didn't say make sure you sell the most Alley Cat. It said make sure not to miss any sales of Edgar Ale. So like realistically, we did what we were supposed to do. The assignment was just graded improperly, is what it really is, which is why I was not very interested in it. But but this time, now that we know though, we can just put the price of Edgar Ale up to like $18 during the summer or $20 or something and just not make any of it. That's what the winning team did the last time, was they just didn't make any Edgar Ale. Which is ridiculous. Um
It's kind of
but
like because I thought we needed to make sure to always produce it, you know.
yeah, that's the same thing I thought because that's what it said, but then they turned it around on us, and apparently that was only on the spreadsheet. We didn't really have to do it in the simulation. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So, I mean, you get that in business, though, I guess. Like, whatever. Like, things aren't always as they appear, I suppose.
Exactly.
But this time
I
we're
can
just,
show you my spreadsheet because I got more EBT.
yeah, for sure. I would love to see that. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen here, and then, yeah, show me yours. Uh, yours.
Okay, do you see it?
Well, yeah, it's connecting right now, and I can see, yeah, I can see your screen. It's not showing it all at once though, like the whole screen. I just kind of see part of it. There you go. That's the side. Yeah, so it looks like, yeah, so this is the same kind of problem we had going on last time, is that it has to be in increments of 1240 in order to be realistic for like something we can actually do in the simulation. So that's why, I think you've got like you definitely did a good job on your EBT or anything. It's just hard for
Wait,
me to
this is not
concept.
the one that I need to be presenting.
Oh, this is the wrong
Wait,
one.
yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh
Wait,
yeah, that was only this is like that's like the first one or something.
yeah,
That was
this is the first one exactly. Wait,
yeah.
yeah, I forgot how to present. Wait, stop sharing. Um, okay, can you see it?
Yeah, I can see that. Okay. So then scroll down, I guess. That's the important part. Okay, yeah. So you did pretty good there. And then what do your numbers look like here? Scroll up a little bit so I can see the beers. Um, okay. Yeah, I
Maybe
mean,
what we could do is as you said, in December, we could change it back to 4 fermenters.
yeah, I mean, and you're doing pretty good. You've got less Egger ale at the end, but then you have 12,000 of these other ales which cost more money though. But you made more beer overall because you had five fermenters the whole time, and I only had five fermenters four times because there were
Oh yeah,
four.
that's why then.
There were like four unaccounted for 2 week. There were like two unaccounted for weeks or something that I was just doing like that we could do without purchasing another fermenter. Um, but then he said that we probably need to purchase the other fermenter in the simulation to actually get the right amount. So I think we do need to have five fermenters, maybe like all of those months
Yeah.
besides maybe not November and December, but maybe all those other months we should use it. And then like not do
Well,
as
the
much Edgar Ale.
ones we do need to find, I guess, so we can produce more beer.
Yeah, for sure. And I'd say we can just we'll do it more we'll try it on the fly this time, just kind of watching the graphs, do it different. And just we're gonna make less Edgar Ale and just make more money is all it is. Um that's all we really need to do.
Yeah,
Uh
because for example, in July, I got 885 lost sales in Alicat.
like last time you're saying?
No, this
Or
one,
on that one. Well, that's not very much. That's
it's
not very
not.
much. I mean, but yeah, like we could just not make an Edgar that time, and then there wouldn't be any lost sales. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's easy to
But I
fix. Like,
think as that was our mistake last time that we didn't have lost sales.
well, right, but that was we didn't have enough lost sales of Edgar. We don't want to lose sales on the other ones. We just want to lose sales on Edgar. Is all.
Oh yeah, because it's
You
the
know,
cheapest one.
because it's the cheapest one. So it's like if you could on the more expensive one, maybe even we could drop down the price a little bit and sell even more of it if that's profitable. We'd have to check it out a little bit. um Maybe sell even more of those ones and just make a few less of these Edgars is all, and where it will be golden. um because we were raising the price pretty high over the summer to keep stuff in stock on the last one. We could just
Yeah,
keep the price down and sell a bunch of it for sure.
exactly.
Yeah, but
So yeah, I think what we would just do it's just the 5 fermenters and try not to lose so much sales in Alicat, neither Taj Mahal, and then do not produce too much Edgar. That will be all.
yeah. We just have to make sure we get back the money that we spend on the fermenter. And I talked to a guy who seemed really smart who did this last year. That's in one of my accounting classes, and he said that what we have to do with that loan is because we're going to need the money, that our cash, to buy ingredients to make the beer and to pay our bills and stuff, that we can't pay the loan off too fast, but that we just need to kind of gradually pay the loan off until like the and pay it off kind of in the middle, not too fast, just kind of gradually pay it off so that our cash reserves don't get too low. Because like he said, if our cash reserves get below 50,000, then it automatically takes out that loan. So it's pretty much it. We seem to have lost connection here. See if you get back. Okay, you're back. You're back. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do this time is like, how about like, since it's only the two of us, like who knows if George is even gonna be there? How about if you like watch the inventory graph really closely and like keep an update on like where our inventory is, so that we can like know when to raise the price high on the Edgar Ale, and to make sure that we don't run out of the IPA that sells in the summer, because I think that's the most important thing for us to win on that, would be just just, we don't want to have missed sales on the Edgar, but we want to just have the price raised up high enough that we just sell whatever small amount that we're able to make, which is stupid. You shouldn't raise your price on your shittiest product. It doesn't work that way, really. They're not going to start charging more for Busch Light than they do for Michelob Ultra anytime soon. But
Yeah.
like whatever, like we're gonna do it anyways, and because that's how you win in this simulation. So that's pretty much it. We're just gonna make less of the Edgar, we're gonna make more of the IPA, and we're gonna raise the price on the Edgar during the summer so that we don't get too many missed sales, so that we maximize the profit off of what we do make. And then if we have all those fermenters, maybe we can lower the price a tiny bit going into the fall, to get rid of some of our back stock if we end up having too many, because we don't want to have 13,000 of the Alley Cat at the end of the year. That's 13,000 times $15, you know what I mean? 15 times 13, that we could have in cash. That's like that's like the
Yeah,
difference
that's too
between
much.
winning and not winning. You know what I mean? So so that's pretty much it. We're gonna not make as much of the Edgar and keep the price high on it throughout the busy season, and then we're gonna just try to sell off as much of our inventory as we can at the end of the year, while also making sure that we keep our IPA in stock without missing any sales on that during the summer. And then I think we can start off the year um,
Okay,
just by kind
I
of
agree.
stocking up on the summer ones a little bit, and maybe making like one batch of Edgar before it really gets going, um, just to sell a little bit of that too. You know what I mean? Well, if that's good with you, I think our meeting's fine. And I mean, I can hop on the simulation real quick. Like, I'm not really that much against it. It's just that I don't know. It's just that I don't know what. I don't really know what we can do to make it better because I just don't have it fresh in my mind. And the planning spreadsheet just isn't what we need to do. So I don't have a real planning spreadsheet. Because it has a bunch of Edgar on it. So I mean, we can try. I just think it might. I don't know if it's going to be better or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But okay, so for the like for tomorrow's meeting, it was all right. Like you can stop recording.
Yeah, we can stop recording for the meeting if you wanna. If you want to if you want me to like send you my planning spreadsheet for the last simulation or something and take a look at it, um, I'll do that. I don't really know. I just don't really know
Yeah,
how to.
exactly. We don't really know because we thought we were not supposed to miss sales.
Right.
So
I gotta figure out how to stop recording. Stop recording.